Old chap, I finally have good news. I spoke with that MacGuffin character. He really knows how to track down different objects, even if his suggestions are somewhat tacky for my tastes. Old chap, things are going...
Disaster. The revolutionaries are demanding that you insult the king. The best way to insult the king would be to seduce his queen. That is obvious.
I assure you that the annual list will be as of the queen, and you have been allowed to pursue one action to impress her. Ride her upon and give her gifts, and per ultimo to serenade her.
Oh, I am the very model of a modern major general.
The queen was very impressed by how she seems to be not that well in the head, and she kept talking about how no one sending her a pet monkey before, and she gave me some money and sent me away.
Vive el presidente!
The Queen is furious, and not because of her new fur coat. She wants the toucan, and was outright livid when I told her to eat cake instead. She said she will remember that.
As you mentioned, Queen is not happy, and not happy indeed. So happy that they decree you her arrested and beheaded, and I managed to reduce the reduction in your mandate, but you want to return to the homeland, chap. Mandate reduced by 6 months.
Pirate Testa kept this stuffed toucan full of jewels for many years until its true value was finally recognized. Unfortunately, it was too late, and thus a mere stuffed bird became legend.
A captive of the pirate Testa recognized the toucan and told the dread pirate in the hope of saving him and Testa decided to investigate but was lost at sea during the worst storm the sea has ever seen. And many have said for the legend the victor calling it the maltese toucan as the tropical toucan was already trademarked and now has been able to find the jovial bird to this day.
The lack of undergarments has decimated His Majesty's army, old chap, hence the Crown's latest demand for more resources needed for undergarment production.
The Crown is asking for willing cattle of a combined 100,000, and the Bushnet on your island claim that this is madness, and you should only send half the amount, and in response to the insist you should send double the amount. How much willing cattle will you actually send? Well, let's just send double, 6 month mandate station 9 on completion.
We have invented red tape. It goes well with everything, and there is no limit to this stuff. People are going crazy over it. Lines are forming to get more of it. It almost seems like it is trying to grow bigger and bigger, all on its own.
Our soldiers may be few in number, but the fire of the revolution burns in their hearts. We need more brave men and women like them.
Estados Unidos are ready to give their support for freedom, and we must make sure that their efforts will not be in vain. And we have to set an army so that we can win and defend our independence. Build a new military force.
Presidente, we have a huge crisis on the island. Isabella is pregnant. No one knows who the father is, but allegations run wild.
Is it Pedro de Esteva, or maybe that's Julio, and I hope it's not the good for nothing Fernando. That guy really gets on my nerve. I hope Patricia ditches him soon. And we should investigate this digamos en todas. How to dungeons with the interrogation Shingaragwe. We will find out who is the baby's father.
Thanks to your efforts, the revolutionary movement is growing stronger.
Presidente! Woo! I'm getting ahead of myself. Governor, the island is ripe for revolution.
We hear approval when it needs high enough so we can proclaim independence from that, and we can finally be free from their stupid demands. We can finally, you can proclaim independence. I'll deal with it when I deal with it.
My friends the smugglers inform me that there's good money in buying and reselling goods at a profit.
We need to take a trade fleet of Avante, and we should build more docks and start looking for lucrative import and export trade routes.
We, the leaders of the Tropican nation, in our desire to put into words the will of the Tropican people to follow and obey the laws of the state and maintain the traditional universal Tropican values of liberty, peace, love, understanding, siesta, and hidden Swiss bank accounts, do hereby sign the first legitimate constitution of Tropico.
Greece's support for independence allows amend the constitution once independent.
Presidente, after suffering 1,000 paper cuts, we have invented paper. It has print on it where there will be a summary of important affairs, interviews with important Tropicans, and a page with political editorials. This will give a voice to every Tropican. Also, going to the little Presidente's room will be much more comfortable from now on.
His Majesty is furious. He has just learned that you've begun mustering a sizable army, yet you don't have a Major General. Appoint one immediately.
His Majesty is royal, and he will be very model of my mayor, just an revolutionary, and while they know all the matters of vegetable and animals and minerals. Naturally, they come up by gen of the strife bank to go with a pose.
Vive el presidente!
The Tropican soldier is brave. The Tropican soldier is proud. The Tropican soldier is ready to die for our homeland. The Tropican soldier's shooting skills leave much to be desired.
All we need is someone to shout at us and make them march in different geometrical shapes. That is bound to make them shoot and fight better. Issue military drills.
Presidente. Ooh, I'm getting ahead of myself. Governor, the island is ripe for revolution.
Oh yeah, poor Benny high enough so that you can proclaim independence from the God and we can finally win freedom from their stupid demands. Proclaim independence now.
His Majesty is most amused by your declaration of independence.
He is currently not very interested in your little island anyway, and if you pay the Empire for the losses he has incurred on you, you will be allowed to be independent. Otherwise, the royal forces will come for a small visit. Let them come. Let them fight.
warrior.
When do we charge?
There ended up being more troops than I had expected, but I think we'll make it. Because military drill stacks well with ready to bear arms. Where was advancing the Reserva? Let's get the Constitution.
Ha ha! Good bloody riddance. I, for one, am definitely not going to miss that old hag. Ugh, the things I had to endure. But no more. Sorry, old boy. Give me a second to cool down.
A bloody body got shot, and now we're free from the gun, and there's literally nothing stopping us from finding this toucan and keeping it for ourselves. And let me venture on an estimate and predict that this should be a walk in the park. Alright, we won the first part of the maltese toucan. Mission totally spies. Bright angels into becoming double agent and watch your back, and most of all, don't lose your head to these spy games. Remember the toucan. The only island to play is Isla del Pulpo or the Squid Island.
We may not have the Maltese toucan, but we have our freedom from the crown for the very first time. Well, first in this space-time continuum, anyway. Somehow, the great powers seem certain that we have the bird, and worst of all, they want it for themselves. This time, instead of tackling the problem head-on, both the Axis and the Allies seem to favor a more discreet approach. Clandestine meetings, umbrella guns, teapot cameras, and knockout lipstick. What fun! Let the spy games
that the communists and the capitalists are a bunch of crazies fighting over stupid...
There are persistent rumors that we do have it. Both the Axis and the Allies are fascinated by such objects and want the toucan.
At the moment, several expeditions had arrived to Tropico, and there are actually spies trying to discover the location of us instead. Bright 20 foreign spies and reward with major hint. You must identify foreign spies, build a police station, and security checkpoint. Alright.
Presidente, I have just learned that the Allies have a top-secret archive that holds files on all of their conspiracies. We have to investigate.
See, if he says on the chain letter that I received, and it's written there by a guy named Anonymous, so it must be true. And the letter continues to say that they want to put fluoride in the water supply to prevent Bostuseke and just get rid of all of the dentists, devious, and we need to train spies and steal evidence of their nefarious plot. Build a spy academy.
A glorious invention, Presidente. Electricity. It's like organized lightning. There's no better way to put it. And you can make your own with a balloon and a little friction. Just like making fart noises.
Old chap, your island is crawling with spies. According to the ancient diplomatic law of do unto others as they have done unto you, we can use our own spies. We can then use the secrets obtained for profit, and I will finally know what they put in that divine mustard.
Have 5 loyal spies and we get 20,000 bucks. Just not as this island has two volcanoes.
Presidente, maybe the rumors that the toucan is in Tropico are not as far-fetched as I thought. I have received word about the toucan's location from an anonymous source.
Unfortunately, we do not have enough information, and I suggest to listening to workers that, and they are such gossiper mongers. When near a water machine, in any case, we will extract enough information to blackmail a lot of people and fill our pocket. You can internally, and we can hire five managers.
We found it, Presidente. Not the toucan, of course, but a map with an X on it. It will surely lead us to the toucan. I am brilliant.
According to him, we should dig under the beach near a lot of it, and he couldn't find the location, but we guessed by trial and error, my favorite method, and use construction as our pretext. And even better, I was a palette brides and selling fishing lines. Built 2 fishing wharfs. Oh, yeah, that's good. Next time money comes in, I'll build them.
Hola!
At your service. Good day. Ay, caramba!
How can I be of help?
I'm seeing lots of new faces around here lately. This is awesome, because I am all for meeting new people. Welcome to the Jolly Roger, newcomers. Drinking, partying, worshipping El Presidente, and having a good time are mandatory on our island.
No.
At your service. Presidente, I hereby with to require you on the habeas cojones to execute a writ with an ovation decreeing a perrace to one penultimo, hereby referred to as the penultimate party. Should you fail to comply, you shall thereby to be denounced as a tortfeasor, and the Tropican people shall be taught the language of legalese.
Mr. President, your aide penultimo was hit by a falling brick 7 times. Now he thinks he is a superhero and that you are his sidekick.
We should probably do something. I feel that this time we will need Mr. President, we need a special place for the mentally impaired, such as Penultimo. A nice place with padded walls and lots of happy pills. Have an asylum to treat Penultimo's solution.
Mr. President, the doctors have concluded that Penultimo suffers from a multiple personality disorder. Personally, I am shocked that Penultimo has any personality at all.
The other way we should let Penultimo solutions play out in order to cure him, and will you talk to him when you have a time?
We found it, President. Hmm? Presidente, there is no toucan below the X on the map. We found a stash of rum instead. Sadly, it is now gone, and only an ornate L remains on the entrance to the stash.
Sales as equivalent when the price of rum will one mysteriously increase once the stash disappears. Rum price increase 25%.
I hate you! I hate you all! Do you know how many years it takes to build a stash? The delicate, caring sensation, the smell of aged bottles? But no! You just have to dig there. You just have to drink it all. Now I will have to replace everything and build a bigger stash. This time, I'm stationing a crocodile to guard it.
Like Penultimo found the radio girl's hidden stash of rum, and he just drank it all.
Elections are coming, Presidente. As our constitution dictates, we have scheduled mandatory elections for 12 months from now.
Come, Presidente. The Red Communist book says that people cannot follow the revolution's ideals by simply fighting evil. They need a definite goal for which they can strive and dream.
Our common struggle against the tyrannical hyper-capitalists is taking so long. I am strong in my faith in the revolution to continue to go, but the communists are expressing growing dissatisfaction with the slow process. They need a symbol to unite and see the increasing housing happening by feasting as one. So she just wants to increase housing happening by feasting.
Presidente, I now know the location of the Allies' secret archive facility. It's called Area 52, right next to an ordinary Air Force base in Nevada.
Yeah, they said, like he said, he also found Area 51. I have an Angola tortilla. That's a plan to create artificial vapor clouds using high-flying aircraft. It is called the Project Contrails. And I better using the Air Force Base to test it, and we have to infiltrate to Area 52 to see what other secret conspiracy we can uncover. Expose the secret of Allied spy action. Reward with free security checkpoints. Alright, that's enough with Tropico for today. Bye bye and God bless.